I don't think anybody realized exactly how bad it was because I didn't know how bad it was.
An Edmonton woman is speaking out after fighting and surviving domestic violence.
I didn't realize it was happening. I just realized it was getting worse, and I ended up getting really sick and going to the hospital.
Shala eventually managed to escape the man who had been assaulting her for years in 2018.
But it didn't end there. He ended up stalking us, finding our home. The police were just very good, and they eventually ended up arresting him for criminal harassment as well.
Her fight is what encourages Shala to share her story. She wrote Escaping My Predator, which details her fight and struggle as well as available resources in the hope she can help other men and women who may be going through similar abuse.
I wanted people to have the option to read this book and know that they're not alone and know that they can escape and survive and start over and be okay. And then also to have access to resources that they might not know that they have.
This past April, Alberta passed a new law, Clare's Law, which allows Albertans to find out if their partner has a history of domestic violence, harassment, and other relevant acts.
We know domestic violence is in our community, and we know that it's a hidden format. It's not a bank robbery, it's not a shoplifting, it's behind closed doors. Clare's Law, we hope, is a way of getting it out from being behind closed doors.
Calgary police confirmed with City News earlier this week they have seen over 39 applications under the law since it came in effect.
Clare's Law is going to be so useful for people. Like, go. You're in a new relationship and you don't know who this person is. Go, I suggest. I didn't know who my person was, and I wish this Clare's Law was there before. I would have gone and asked.
According to recent stats, domestic violence has seen a recent spike in Canada. 17 police forces from across the country reporting a 12% increase in calls in just the first 4 months of the pandemic.
Overcoming it is being persistent, calling the police when I needed to, reporting it. Go to your family, go to your friends, explain to them what's happening. They may not fully understand right away, but your support, that's where your support comes from. And that is probably the only reason that I survived, is because I had that support from family and friends.
If you or your family are in immediate danger or fear your safety, call 911. If you are looking to escape an abusive relationship, a national list of transition houses and shelters can be found at sheltersafe.ca. In Edmonton, Laura Krause, City News.